Hello folks, Lon Jenkins here. I'm just laying down some stripes, here late in the fall. But let me tell you why my lawn is looking so plush and so green. It's not exactly, some kind of magic or some kind of overnight miracle. So what I did is, I dethatched, I top dressed, I did some overseeding, and this transforms the lawn. And fall is the best time to do that. If you've done this maybe late August all the way up until October, you're gonna be in for a treat with your lawn. So let's talk about the dethatching. And I have videos on dethatching part of this. Sometimes when you're walking across your lawn, it's kind of spongy. It feels like, it's sinking in as you're walking. And all that is a buildup of dead grass. But that buildup of dead grass underneath the living grass, it blocks the water and nutrients that you've been putting down over here. So I try to dethatch that. I try to get my little dethatcher out, go over it a couple times a year. Those little devices are like, when I got mine, it was like $110, but they're running probably around $130 now. And I'll just put something up here so you can look at my video and see the one that I have. But then after I dethatch, you'll notice some uneven spots. You'll probably see some bare spots, that kind of stuff. So I just put some type of like rich soil, some kind of organic compost over it. And I'll have another video here showing you about how I did that. And I also helped my neighbor do his 2 years ago. So once I give these struggling patches a boost, because the top dressing is like giving it like an extra dose of nutrients, and it just gets absorbed slowly over time. It's literally the key to improving the soil structure. And then once you improve the soil structure and you have those seeds down, they take off. Now, speaking of the seeds, I overseed. Sometimes I may aerate and overseed and then top dress, but this year I just spread the seed down over the top and then put a little top dressing over it. But the fall is the perfect time to overseed because the soil is still warm from the summer, but those cool temperatures here in the north, it prevents the stress on the grass. And it's usually, rain in the forecast in the fall, once or twice a week, usually. This year's been kind of dry, but it's still the best time to do this in the fall. The cool weather will reduce the chance of disease. But when the spring arrives, the lawn will hit the ground running, so to speak. You're gonna have like this thick, healthy carpet of grass that just looks and feels even better when you walk across it. As you can see here in my video, that patch of lawn right there is so lush, so super green. It feels so good that I have to give the credit to just adding that compost. Dethatch, top dress, overseed in the fall, and then you set yourself up in the springtime and the next year for a little easier time of handling your lawn that next year. So this has been Lon Jenkins. Talk to you later. Peace.